looking through a Bible.
Yeah, I'd watch it.
The Finger Sisters.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Allie.
And I'm Liz.
And this is the Adventures of Mally. On our channel, we love sharing all of our adventures with you, from all of our adventures all over Wisconsin to up north with my husband Matt and our love and expertise of all things Disney. So if that interests you, hit that subscribe button and come along on this adventure with us. So this is episode 4 of What Are You Watching? So welcome, Liz.
Hey, welcome to my house.
Heads up, YouTube world. We are stressed.
In a word, yes. Well,
So we are recording this today on March 13th. And we're not stressed because it's Friday the 13th, but
no. Maybe.
So as you know, Liz and I are in a show right now. And by the time this comes out, you would have known that unfortunately it's having to get postponed because of the corona.
The corona.
So we're a little bit stressed.
Yeah.
It's hard, like we understand, like it's a good decision.
Because better safe than
sorry.
people die.
But we've been in rehearsals 3 times a week since January.
Yeah, and it's a volunteer organization,
yeah.
So there's a lot of scheduling.
Yeah.
Hoopla.
There is.
It's such
And
a
it'll
good
be
word.
fine and this too shall pass, but
But as I'm sure everyone out there is dealing with some
Correct.
inconvenience
Absolutely.
to do with this
Absolutely.
Worldwide
Yeah.
phenomenon.
We're a little, well I am. I'm just a little like,
It's a little crazy in the world. Disney
Yeah.
is closed.
I know. That was the one when we were at rehearsal last night when our friend Liz at me texted us.
Yeah.
And I immediately went to Deborah, which is Liz's mom, because you were on the stage at the time doing your scene.
Oh God.
And I think it probably would have been inappropriate for me to scream at the top
I
of my
don't
voice
think
during
so.
your scene to go, Mrs. Pierce, Disney has closed." That's her character
That's
name.
my kid. Yeah, that's not a weird nickname.
No, her character name is Mrs. Pierce.
Yeah.
Instead, I ran to Deborah.
That's good. Deborah's a much better person to react
And she went,
to those.
I know, I heard.
It's just a very weird time. We're just in a very weird time right now.
Okay, so welcome. So if this is the first time you're joining our channel, this is
This is a weird
this
first
is, I
introduction.
know. This is a weird
Sorry.
This is a series that we started the episode 4, obviously 4 episodes ago. Just as our because Liz and I actually, how we started this, we talk a lot about like what we're watching. Like, hey, what are you watching on Netflix? What are you reading and stuff like that. And I thought it would be kind of a fun thing to
Share with the world.
share with the world. And I get a lot of feedback from a lot of people who like, oh wow, I love these videos because sometimes I don't know what to watch.
Absolutely. I also like look up
I do
things
too.
like
And now that we're gonna be quarantined for
now we have all the time
all the time in the world to watch it. So, Liz, what are you watching?
So, the first thing I watched, I didn't like do a ton because I was gearing up for My Fair Lady. I'll say that the thing I watched was Maron, End Times Fun.
That's a theme.
Yeah,
It's a theme.
very appropriate to the time. Did you ever do you watch Glow? Did you watch
Yes,
Glow?
I do watch Glow. I like Glow.
I love Glow.
Yeah.
It's the guy on Glow, Sam.
Oh, the older. Oh,
The
I like
older
him.
guy, yeah.
Okay,
So yeah, I don't know if he is a comedian.
Okay.
But it's not like a comedy. It's not necessarily like just like a stand-up special or whatever. It's a little bit. I don't know. The feel is a little bit different from that.
Okay.
But it is basically just like him doing a
So his
stand-up.
name. So Marc Maron. That's his real name.
That's his real name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
yes. And if you haven't watched Glow,
Oh, yeah, Glow is
definitely you should watch Glow. It's really funny and really good.
Glow is very good.
It's so good.
By the way, Liz, welcome back.
Hello, Al.
You were feeling sick a little.
Oh, I was.
last
I
week.
did not have a virus.
No.
But,
I was more like a sinus.
yeah, it was like a cold.
Yeah.
I'm drinking wine again. Shout out to Ears Etc. who got very concerned.
Oh,
that I
we're not
wasn't
drinking wine. Yeah, here we go.
That's a valid concern.
Yeah, valid concern. Yeah. Okay, I am watching, and I know I'm gonna get like totally made fun of by this comment because this is a Disney Channel. I finally watched Frozen 2.
Oh.
I watched it last week, Friday.
Yeah.
With Matt.
Oh.
I mean, he watched it.
It's like,
I liked it.
yeah.
I honestly, like, I got confused. Like, I felt like there were a little bit of holes in the plot, a little bit.
It was a little bit jumpy.
It was. Like, is she the element that held everything together? Or, like,
I don't remember.
like, you know how they went into the forest? Okay, spoilers. They went into the forest,
Yes.
you know, and then she kept hearing the, like, she kept hearing all that. Sorry, I took the camera.
Yeah.
And then, like, the little diamond thing. But, like, was she the element to bring the elements back together?
I don't know.
And that doesn't make sense because technically she's water.
Yeah, she was water. No, I don't.
No,
think-
there was a different water.
There was a different water. Well, there was like the water horse.
1 week later.
I probably should watch it again. I really don't
I think
remember.
you should.
I really don't remember what happened.
Yeah, Frozen 2. Okay, so then I watched a show at the urging of Miss Elizabeth Jolly.
Ah.
She texted me one night and said, I really need you to watch this show on Netflix called Love is Blind because I really need to like digest. Now, I'll admit I only watched one episode, but
That's
still, I
fine.
got a lot of talking
Yeah,
points
that's
just from
fine.
one episode.
That's
She's like,
fine.
I just need you to watch.
It's more,
Yes.
it's more just.
And I'm like, okay, I'm on it. So explain the premise of Love is Blind. This is a show on Netflix.
Oh God, what is the premise? So, they have these couples, not couples. They have these individuals come together in this weird like pod,
Yeah, well, yeah.
and then the men and women cannot see each other.
So they live separately.
So the men can see the men, and the women can see the women.
and then they go on dates.
And they go on dates in these little
They don't see each other.
octagonal
They
pods.
just hear each other.
Right. So basically you are to find a partner without ever seeing them.
Love is blind. Wink.
Love is blind.
And then you
Is
marry
it?
him.
Yeah, but then this is where it gets confusing.
See, I only watched the one episode, so I don't know what happened at the very
So I get the premise, love is blind, but then they go on to be like, now that you found someone that you love, you now need to marry them. And then, so you will now, so one, like the first 2 episodes, they don't see each other, but then they meet.
Oh,
And
they
then-
met on the 3rd episode?
I think
should
so.
have just kept watching.
Yeah, and then they met on the 3rd episode, and then they move in together. No, they go on like a honeymoon, which is totally in the wrong order. They go on a honeymoon, and then they move in together, and then they plan their wedding, and then at the end of the show, they have a wedding, but it's not, it's like, it's an actual wedding, but it's also like, will you actually marry this person or not?
Oh.
It
So
is-
it wasn't like a wedding.
Very weird.
And when I only watched the first episode.
By the way, a lot of times it didn't.
I was kind of like, my first reaction was, is this what the whole, because how many episodes is it? What, like 8, 6?
Yeah, 8, I think, in
Yeah,
a
something like
reunion.
So I was kind of like, it's just gonna be like just these so they go into these pods and they talk, and I was
Yeah.
like, well, this is getting real boring, just like
Yeah.
listening.
No.
Okay, so here's some of my just watching, and I watched this on a Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
Matt was getting ready to go up north. Maybe I had a little bit too much wine.
Dang.
And I started texting you my thoughts. He's like, I need you to be writing this stuff down.
Yes,
This
yes,
is like
yes,
a
yes.
full night.
I was like,
Okay.
don't tell me now, tell
Yeah.
me on the vlog.
My first thing was, what are these pods and why are they waterproof?
Oh, are they water? Maybe the tears. There were a lot of
Maybe
tears.
that was autocorrect on my cell phone.
a lot of tears shed in the pod.
I said, why are they waterproof?
I don't
That
know.
doesn't make sense. Why
no,
did I put that?
I don't know. They weren't. To my knowledge, they weren't waterproof.
Oh, why are they soundproof?
Yep,
I
there
think
you
I meant to say soundproof. So like, yeah, I meant to say waterproof.
Waterproof? I don't know. There wasn't like a hurricane
I think
that
I meant
was
to say
introduced.
I think I meant to say soundproof.
This whole show, like, I think it's basically supposed to be just dumb. Like, I think it might be just a really stupid show, honestly. But there is so many weird, like, psychological, human things that you notice in it. So my first thing is that all the girls dress to the nines.
Oh,
for
yeah.
their little pod dates. All the guys come in sweatpants.
I know. I was like, that's
Interesting.
what I noticed too. I was like,
Interesting. they can't see you. Why are you dressing up?
But the girls did start to kind of undress, not to undress, dress down a little bit, but not all the girls.
Not many. Most did not.
Who's the one?
And they still all had full makeup. Everything.
Full makeup.
Yeah, very interesting.
And I come to work so barely showered and changed.
Yeah, like if my hair is washed, it's a good day.
Yeah, exactly. I work from home, by the way, so it's like
normal thing.
And then I wrote down dating is exhausting.
Oh yeah, for sure. Especially on this show, though. Oh my god.
Yeah. So then they also kept talking. Like there was a guy on there who was like a scientist or something.
Yes.
And he kept, I'm so excited to be part of, he did a whole thing, like, I'm excited to be part of this, I'm a scientist and I'm excited to be part of an experiment.
Yeah.
And I wrote, is this an experiment?
I think it is.
But there's no, like, control group.
No, but I think it is, see, this is where it gets confusing, is that I think it is set up to be just like a, will you fall in love? Will you live together okay? Like, what will you do on vacation, having not really ever seen each other? Like, where does love break down? Blah, blah. I think it is supposed to be scientific, but some of these couples did not take it scientifically. Well, which makes sense because it's also love, but like, some of them approached it, it was approached in different ways.
So, and then I wrote, this is just me. One of the girls' careers is professional basketball dancer.
Yeah.
Is that a profession?
Yeah.
Sorry if I'm like offending people out there.
Barely.
I'm only saying we're dancers. So
yeah.
Like, okay. And then I wrote at the end, and we have a match.
Oh.
Because there was the professional basketball dancer, Sapphire, Diamond. Ruby.
It's Diamond.
Zirconia.
I don't know. Yeah, it's Diamond.
She ended up liking the one guy.
Yeah, who turns out to be bisexual.
Oh.
Yeah, it's quite a twist.
Oh.
Spoilers.
Well, Love is Blind, Netflix, watch it.
Love is Blind and happens in a day, and you should get married immediately.
Exactly. Okay, what else? What are you reading?
Okay, so I actually just picked this up at Costco yesterday. I was in line for an hour.
Yeah.
Because the line was to the back of the store.
Did you get any toilet paper?
I didn't need toilet paper. I just wanted salmon. The wrong time to go to Costco for salmon, but that's all right. Okay, so in line at Costco, I picked up this book, The Splendid and the Vile. I haven't started it yet, so I don't know. So it's about World War II and Churchill's like actions in World War II. But I picked it up because I love this author, Erik Larson, and he wrote a book called The Devil in the White City, and that is about the World's Fair in Chicago in in the late 1800s, I believe. And it is fascinating. It was a serial killer.
Spoiler. I say basic, she's a serial killer.
There's a serial killer involved. No, so there was the serial killer during the World's Fair that built this big like murder house in Chicago. Yeah.
That's why I don't go to haunted houses. Unless it's Haunted Mansion at Disney.
What?
In case they murder me. Like, how would you know? Like, if I get separated from the group.
This wasn't... Well, I would notice if you suddenly weren't there.
What if you just... You're so scared during the whole entire haunted house experience.
No, I can't. No. I have to like be touching everyone.
Oh, okay, then we're fine. But like, what if you're just like so scared and then you leave? Where's Allie? And then everybody.
Oh no. We keep tabs on. No. I make everyone stay together. But
do a head count every
second.
That's why I like the Haunted Mansion because it's a happy.
Because it's a nice, easy haunted house. No, this wasn't a haunted house though. Like, people didn't want. It was a tenement building, I believe. Where
so he didn't build it for like as an attraction at the World's Fair.
No,
that's what I'm thinking. Like,
I get what you're saying.
Fair.
No,
okay.
No. It was like because there was so many people coming in, whatever. It was like a hotel.
Oh, okay.
Or like a
boarding house.
Like a boarding house, and then it had some shops on the ground floor. But then it had each room had like a slide down to the basement where there was like an incinerator and like murder things. Yeah, I mean not like a fire, but yes,
it's like a general slide.
That'd be fun though.
Yeah.
So it is super
That's the
interesting.
Devil in the White City.
That's the Devil in the White City.
She has not read the Splendid.
I've not read
the
it.
Vile
No,
yet.
I haven't read, but I do really like this author.
Okay.
And actually, my uncle recommended this book to me.
Oh, Uncle
I
Don.
want to shout out Uncle Don.
Shout out to Uncle Don.
So yes, Devil in the White City is very good. Highly recommend. Splendid and the Vile. I will let you know.
How it is.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Next episode. The podcast I have is Conan O.
I love. Okay, so we're back.
The podcast, yeah.
I like Conan O Brien. I love Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy
I love
Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon more.
What is so crazy during this Corona time? I don't
Yeah.
know if you've noticed. So they can't have studio
No,
audiences.
so they're doing it to a blank audience.
It is like so weird. It's so weird. What like those shows now?
Well, are they doing that for forever?
No,
or
no.
was that just the one time and now they're just suspending the show?
I don't know.
Now they're just gonna have
They
like
might-
Lawrence Welk on instead or
They
something.
love that. I don't know.
At 11 o'clock at night.
Maybe.
You know. Because the people who watch Lawrence Welk.
Little late for him.
Yeah.
Little late for him.
They're watching Lawrence Welk.
A Bible.
Yeah. 11 o'clock at night.
Was I looking through a Bible?
Yeah. I'd watch it.
The Finger Sisters.
So I love Conan O Brien, and yes, it's very eerie right now.
Yes. So the podcast I had was Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend, and it's Conan O'Brien, and he interviews various celebrities, just basically interviews them, but like not in like more like he wants to be friends with them or they are friends. It's more casual than
Yeah.
like his show,
Cash.
obviously. It's more podcasty.
Okay. So there you have it. Those are our suggestions this week on episode 4 of What Are You Watching?
Yay.
Some suggestions for reading, watching. I know, it is
Sorry.
hot here.
Yeah.
The podcast. So I hope
Yes.
you guys found this useful.
Yes.
Let us know. What are you watching right now?
Tell us about your thoughts on Love is Blind if you
Oh yeah,
watched
Love is
it.
Blind. Yeah, tell us your thoughts.
I would like to hear everyone's thoughts.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
Have
If
you
you
watched
it? Yeah.
backpack.
So, backpack. Yeah. So thank you for joining us. Again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below so you can join in all of the adventures, especially all of our fun future content that we have
Yes.
coming up.
Oh yeah, we do. We have
Yeah,
some
we
fun.
have a lot of fun stuff. Not the show. That will have to wait.
Maybe we can
But that's okay.
do Tech Week vlog.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah,
again.
now that it's like a week,
Yeah.
or not, or whatever. So
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. I hope everybody stays safe out there. Wash your
Yes.
hands.
Wash your hands.
So-
Stay home if you can.
Yeah, stay home if you can, and social distancing. Hashtag.
Social
Yep.
distancing.
So, we will see you real soon.
Bye.